Hi, my name is Marissa Thorson, and today I'm here to talk to you about something that's very important to me, and that is the military. And most specifically, it is about being respectful of people who have served and are serving and are going to serve for you. You know, in college you meet a lot of interesting people. You meet a lot of people with a lot of opinions, and one of the best things about college is that you get to listen to their opinion, express yours, and learn and benefit and become a better human being because of it. But in my freshman year, which was last year, I met this person who met me and decided that since I was a conservative, mostly conservative, Christian, that he didn't like me. And upon talking to him, I mentioned that I thought that soldiers' benefits, veteran benefits, were not what they should be. That it takes a lot to get the benefits that you need, and it takes a lot of paperwork, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of energy, effort, doctor's appointments, and it's really hard to afford all that if you don't have the money in the beginning to begin with, which is why you're applying for the benefits. And this guy told me that soldiers get what they get. I'm sorry, what? He told me that he did not feel this way about people who were drafted because they did not have a choice in going into the Army or the Air Force or any sort of military branch. But for people who enlist, they deserve what they get because they are condoning violence by fighting. Who the fuck are you? I'm sorry. It just irritates the shit out of me. Because let me tell you something, sweetheart. You cannot have that opinion unless all of these people died so that you could have it. It's just the arrogance of this person to think that he had the right to tell me, to tell anyone, that a soldier who went and fought for him and came back and has PTSD deserves to be horrified, to wake up at night, bolt right, sweating, afraid to go back to sleep, because the second you close your eyes, you are going to be back in Afghanistan, back in Iran, back in Iraq, back in Vietnam, back in Korea, with those bullets and your friends dying next to you. That is not something that anybody deserves. But they did that. They voluntarily did that. So that you could have your arrogant ass opinion. Honey, you wouldn't be living in this country if it wasn't for them. You and your peaceful protests and the fact that you believe that violence isn't the answer, that's great. It's okay for you to have your opinion. But it's okay for you to have your opinion because generations of brave men and generations of brave women have fought for that. It's not okay because soldiers on a baseline deserve your respect. They deserve it because they went and they fought for you. They fought for me. They fought for generations to come and generations past. They fought for every person that lives in this country so that we could have a baseline of freedom. Freedom is a gift that so overtly gets taken advantage of. You have people who are so outraged that we have a president who I particularly am not for. But he's our president now. And can we just say that it's great that we have a voice? That we can say that we don't like Trump? That we can say that we want another president? That we can even vote for our president in the first place? People don't have that. You look at Syria. And you look at what's happening there, and you look at ISIS, and you see these people taking advantage and taking over other places. And you just need to feel lucky and amazed that that is not us. At least not yet. It might happen. We might have to go to another war. But you want to know what? Even if we do go to another war, we're going to be okay. Because we have a great military. With hundreds of thousands of men and women who have given up their lives to learn how to serve and protect us. Who have learned how to go and be a soldier. It's not easy to be a soldier. You lose a lot of people. I am a military brat. And I thank God that after my dad was deployed to Afghanistan for 6 months that he came back. I am so lucky that I have my dad. Because lots of people have moms and dads and sisters and brothers that never came back. Those people died for us. Those people died so that we can have opinions. And it's not okay to disrespect that. It's not okay to disrespect that man sitting in a wheelchair who lost his legs for us. It's not okay to disrespect one of my friends who has really bad PTSD because he went and he served for us. People who are in the military, any branch, any position, have fought for us. Or will fight for us. Are prepping to risk their lives so that you can keep yours. It's powerful, and it's moving, and it takes a lot of bravery and a lot of everything to go and be able to do that. That is a sacrifice that you are not willing to make yourself, that someone else is willing to make for you, and you are spitting in the face of that when you don't take, if you don't think that they don't deserve respect. It makes me angry, and it breaks my heart that there are people like Ryan, that's his name, this guy who told me this, in the world. And I know it happened a year ago, and I know I haven't seen him in a really long time. But it still doesn't mean that it doesn't impact me. Soldiers demand our respect, at the very least. They deserve it. They fought for it, or they will. I think that soldiers deserve so much more than respect. They deserve it so much more than us or the government can ever give them. They made the ultimate sacrifice. They put down their lives for us. They gave up their families for us. Even the ones that come back, they lose their families in some way or another. They don't come back the same people. My dad didn't. Nobody comes back from that the same. So whether they give up their physical lives or part of their lives mentally, they do sacrifice their lives for us. And I think that that is amazing. And I think that that is brave. And I think that it's just, you can't put it in words. Because freedom is worth more than anything that you can say. And I want to thank all of the soldiers all of the brave men and women who have fought for us and who have died for us and who have given themselves so that I can sit here in my dorm room getting an education. Because this is the land of the free. Thank you.